Vikram here, Chief Architect with Mula Technologies. I think we're going to discuss very quickly on the part 2 of the management or the administration portal of Service Card. So I'm coming over here and I will show you remaining of the Service Card portal. So one of the key things I would like to show you is the reporting part as well as monitoring, and also go towards the end we will go into the access point. So in the earlier part we had looked at partner groups, the different type of configuration as well as operators and resources. So now I'm going into the exposed APIs. Now these are the exposed APIs which are actually available for the developers and the partners to actually enjoy or use. So this, if you see, as you would see over here, this was the original WSDL that is basically coming from Amazon. So let me quickly click on this. So as you could see, it's opened over here, and now I'll show you the one which is actually going through Service Card. So this is the one which is from Service Card. So as you could see, the URL is completely different. So the original Amazon Web Service is hidden behind this, and obviously at Service Card level it is going through transformation, enrichment, security checks and all these things. And one thing I would like to mention over here is that a Service Guard does not act like a reverse proxy, which most of the other products do. A Service Guard acts more as a client. So that means it's a SOAP, web service client, or a RESTful, WADL client, which completely is a different approach. In this approach, we can do much more. That means we can actually do, data manipulation. We can do, any kind of DOS attack identification at a data level. We can also handle data in a very different way. So that's the key value which is coming in over here. So I'm just opening the WSDL over here. Is it the worker or the?
It's worker.
Okay, then. Okay. Sorry. So I think sorry, I clicked on the right one. Yeah, I'll just show you this other one, which should have. Okay, yeah, sorry, it's working. I think that there's a particular module which is not deployed yet. So this one which I'm showing you is over here, and the original WSDL for pre-Axiom is this. So this is the WSDL that is being protected, and this is the one which is going through the Service Card. Okay, now very quickly coming to the next one, which is the reports. And our reports essentially tells you two things. One is that the different type of the traffic which is coming in. So what I'll do is that you can actually redefine your search and zoom into a specific access point and the group and the time and everything, but I'll just show you in general the overall performance. So I'm picking up from let's say about a month, and then I'm generating a report. So in the report I can actually see if what traffic had come inside, what was the performance, whether it was blocked or not. So the first report is where we have allowed, time, date, IP, what was the reason why it was blocked. So allowed is obviously where it is allowed to come in, and then over here when the token, the API token was provided was wrong. So because it was wrong, so it's actually saying why it is blocked. Yeah. So if the IP was blacklisted, or if the token which was provided was wrong, this token is different than the API token. This token refers to the global token. That means that if you have not set the API token, then this token will apply. So if you have set the API token, the global token will not apply. Then if you have the SSL, which is the cert, transactions per day, transactions per second. Going to the second graphical report is transactions per day. So this is just the demo data. So we have got 14th. We had about 16 transactions, and I think a day before we had 8 transactions. And also this report shows me the time, the response time which was given in. So if you see, typically it's almost negligible, but sometime when there is a delay, that means it will introduce some lag which is coming in. You can also download the reports in in PDF or text or CSV. Then going to the other one, which is messages. So any SMS and email which is being sent out by the system is also logged. So let's say if there's a password reset, or if any message was sent to the partner or the developer, then all these messages are coming in. And again, you can actually define your search, and then pinpoint what exact report you want to generate. Now going towards the monitoring part. In the monitoring, I'm quickly going to show that the Amazon one is running. So that means you can monitor the internal resources that are coming in. Now over here, as it is running, I will quickly show you the report for that. over here, so you can get that it is working fine. So let me just quickly get the information for last 3-4 days, so whether the Amazon service was working fine or not. So in the historical I will get to see from the 17th till that. So over here you are able to see that how was the performance of the Amazon. So it's actually on average it's pretty good. So it's about less than 0.3 seconds. Then in the tabular one and the real time. So you can also actually watch real time. You can come over here. It takes a bit of time to actually load it. So now it's comes in, and then you can see that. So over here you can see that so over here it will monitor real time the particular the resource which is exposed internally. So over here as you can see that is almost about 300 milliseconds, so it's 0.3 seconds. That's the performance that's coming in right now. Now going to the next one, which is the access point. That's the core of everything. This is where the transformation, everything works. So over here, we can I go with so I just quickly want to show you the one of the WSDLs that I'm quickly going to share with you, the transformation part. Okay, so in this these are the different APIs that are actually being pulled from the original WSDL, and you can do wonderful stuff over here. So you can actually control what data type is there. So you can actually transform the data type, which typically in reverse proxy based API management platforms it doesn't work, or they can't have that kind of refinement. Sorry, so I have to actually put the I think I should have put edit, sorry, so I just put in something, yeah, so sorry, it's okay, I can put a prefix in. Okay, so I'm just putting some random data just to show you. So this is the data, that means the complex data type that can also be transformed, and then on the other hand is the API that can also be transformed. So you can actually look at the validity as well as the API transformation part. So let me click over here. You can see that what APIs I want to make visible or invisible. So I can choose that, okay, let's say for me I just want to pick up session ID and user ID, and I can actually change the name of the parameter also. Yeah, so let's say instead of I say get st, so I can actually do save, and I save the value. You can also give the default values over here also for the data types, for the primitive data types. Yeah, so then I can go ahead and do the transformation. When I'm exposing it out, I can decide whether I want to use JSON or XML to be exposed, yeah, for the WADL, and also whether you want to enable WS security in terms of signing, encryption and all that. So we made the API quite straightforward. So once you have saved it and exposed it or transformed it, then the list of exposed WSDLs and WADLs will be exposed in this particular tab, so you know which ones are running and which ones are not. Yeah. So with this, one more thing is that if you want to do the key management, meaning that if you want to issue the certificates also from Service Guard to your partners, then you can come over here and you can also issue the certificates from here. So you can actually add a new key, whether you want to give it to a partner or a resource. So let's say you have a resource where you say, okay, I want to do the communication with that internal resource or third party resource over SSL, then I want to give a certificate. So actually Service Guard can do that for you. And then obviously we have the test as well as live, which are treated separately. And then you can also generate the AES 128 and 256 encryption, either using generating random value or having a predefined value which is coming in. So this is where you can actually come in and have full control of the keys as well as certificates to ensure that you have a high grade of security that is being given to your partners, yeah, or to your resources. So other is where you have the certificate. So let's say if this certificate needs to be imported with the resource or with the partner, then they can download it and use that when they do the connection. And this is very quickly showing the license part. So you can actually quickly come to know what is the license that's available on a particular Service Guard deployment, and then you can obviously change the password as an operator. So that was a very quick demonstration on in terms of what we have in the core dashboard of Service Guard. So we'll be taking on the partner administrator as well as the settlement portals very soon. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and do let us know if if you have any further queries for this. Thanks.